Hello class, in this video I'll be showing you how to graph a circle whose equation is given and find the horizontal and vertical intercepts of the circle. Let's begin. Okay, so we want to graph and find the intercepts of 3 times the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 3 times y squared is equal to 12. This is not standard form. And that's because the coefficients of x minus 2 squared and y squared are not 1. So to remedy that, I'm going to divide every term by 3. And the result is the following. It's the quantity x minus 2 all squared plus y squared is equal to 4. This is in standard form. So now we can find the center and the radius of the circle. And I'm going to do that by rewriting the standard form as follows. I'm going to insert a 0 after the y, and I'm going to write 4 as the quantity 2 squared. Because now we can identify the center. The center of the circle is at 2, 0. The radius of the circle is 2. Right there, that 2 right there. Okay, so I'm going to place a point where the center of the circle is located, and that's going to be right here. And the horizontal axis is x, and the vertical axis is y. Next, I'm going to place 4 points that are exactly 2 units away from the coordinate 2, 0. That's going to be here, 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 and here. And I'm going to connect those 4 points with a circle. All right, and there you have it. There's the graph. Now from the graph, we can identify the horizontal intercepts. There's one at 0, 0, and there's another one at 4, 0. We can also identify the vertical intercept, and that's also at 0, 0. But that's not going to happen all the time where you can easily identify the intercepts from the graph. So I'm going to show you how to find those intercepts algebraically. Starting with the horizontal intercept, or the x-intercept. What I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute 0 in for y, and then I'm going to solve for x. So 3 times 0 squared is 0, so we don't have to write that term there. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So we have the quantity x minus 2 all squared is equal to 4. Next, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And remembering that when we take the square root of both sides, we have to insert a plus or minus in front of the square root on the right side of the equal sign. All right, so that implies that x minus 2 is equal to plus or minus 2. So we have two equations. X minus 2 is equal to 2, and we have x minus 2 is equal to negative 2. So for the first equation, x is equal to 4. So the first horizontal intercept is 4, 0, just like I said earlier. For the second equation, x is equal to 0. So the second horizontal intercept is 0, 0. Now for the vertical intercept. And that's going to be, in this case, the y-intercept. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute 0 in for x and solve for y. So this will look like this. 3 times the quantity 0 minus 2 squared plus 3 times y squared is equal to 12. Okay, so 0 minus 2 is negative 2, and negative 2 squared is positive 4. So this is 3 times 4 plus 3 times y squared is equal to 12. Multiplying the 3 and the 4, we get this. Subtracting 12. Dividing by 3. And the only number when you square it whose result is 0 is 0. So in this case, y is equal to 0, and we have a vertical intercept at 0, 0. Okay. So as a recap, the center of the circle is at 2, 0. The radius is 2. There were 2 x-intercepts, one of them at 0, 0, the other one at 4, 0, and there was one y-intercept at 0, 0. And we are done.